If all people deserve to be treated equally before the law, I find it disturbing that some people believe that politicians in the Bahamas should be above the law and should not be held accountable for misfeasance or misdeeds while in office.
And this is the Adrian Gibson saga. More questions and answers tonight regarding embattled Water and Sewage Corporation Chairman Adrian Gibson. As this story broke regarding Water and Sewage Corporation, Executive Chairman, it didn't take long for people to make another connection. On nomination day, one of the 5 signatures the Long Island incumbent Adrian Gibson presented seemed familiar. If you take a look at this form we're putting up here, one of the individuals is Joanne Knowles. You see what's pointing to her name and her signature. Knowles' name surfaced in our initial report last week on the letter written to Baja Maintenance and Restoration. Let's put up those letters. They were awarded contracts totaling more than $500,000. 2 contracts to be exact. The first contract on June 23rd, 2020, as you see to your left, for Blue Hill Road low-level tank refurbishment in the amount of $263,200. Then later that year, in November, the other letter you see there, the company got a second contract, a painting contract for $248,000, 326 some change, and 40 cents. Both letters written to the attention of Joanne Knowles. The title, Letter of Acceptance. Now, what further confirms that this is the same Knowles who is Gibson's supporter and nominated him is the signature on the nomination form, if you look, is the exact match on the Water and Sewage Acceptance letter. Let's put up the nomination form again. Look at this, take a note of the signature. It's the second signature you see there. Now let's go to those letters we showed you, and you will see the acceptance. It's the exact same signature. This was November 20, 2020. This was November 2020, that is. In other words, last year. The general manager's signature, Albert Donaldson, is also on this document. This new information raises more questions as to whether Gibson was aware his supporter, who lives in Long Island, was bidding with a company she is a director of, addressed in Nassau. The contract is a painting contract. Who is Bahama Maintenance and Restoration? What is their work? What's further shocking today, we investigated and found out that Joanne Knowles is also the head of urban renewal on Long Island, a position she received after the 2017 general elections. And finally on this matter tonight, what's ironic is on August 12, 2015, before he entered public life as a reporter, penning a column for the Tribune, Adrian Gibson wrote passionately about conflicts of interest and the business of government. He said, I wonder if our public servants, those who seek our votes and serve at the highest level of government, understand the concept of a conflict of interest and or what could be perceived as an appearance of conflict of interest. He ended his article by saying, he is fed up. This is not the Bahamas many Bahamians want to live in. This is not the Bahamas I want my 5-year-old son to grow up in. This is not what a mediocrity looks like. A meritocracy looks like, sorry. What we are demonstrating to the world is that we know about nepotism, cronyism, and all things other than advancement on the basis of merit, drive, creativity, and industry. So by example, we are leaders of demonstrating that you don't need to work hard, that you just need to be well connected, get the right break, or be a politician. And that's a very sad indictment on our country, says Adrian Gibson. He then called in that article back then for the Attorney General to resign. That's all we have to say on Adrian Gibson tonight.
Bahamian politicians are not so special that we should be exempt from the rule of law. This includes members of my party and my government.